Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's been a while, guys. How long has it been? A month?
I think so.
Yeah, it's been a while. Been missing for a while. Only a few people know. So, where do I start? Mysticates. I put you on the tripod, but the tripod is over there. And the dogs are right there. They ate my couch. Oh, and again, I'm on the couch. I'm always on the couch. Peppers? What do you want to say?
It's Christmas!
You good?
It's Christmas!
Merry Christmas, guys. So this will go up here in a little bit. But now that I'm alive, and I feel alive, sorta, tired today. I had COVID. I'm just gonna say it. A little after Thanksgiving, I got really sick. Then I got really sick, and then I got more sick, and then I got really sick. And then I went for testing because I had a procedure that I had to do that Monday, so I had to get tested on Thursday. Well, I got called on Saturday. CDC called in today. Got COVID, and it was scary. And there were moments where I honestly thought I was going to die. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's not. When you can't breathe and you can't catch air and you can't focus and function and you can't properly walk, it's scary. But I will go more into detail a little bit later. I think when I get off the couch, pick up the camera and get all this video done and stuff. So what are plans for today? Get off the couch. Start cooking. Where am I watching our charger right now? It's weird. So today is Christmas Day. So we did not celebrate Christmas Eve. My watch is literally dying. The kids opened a couple of presents last night, and the husband went to work, which is so sad. Because for my family, we're used to opening gifts at midnight and partying until 6, 7 in the morning, and then going to bed all day. But with us having COVID and family not wanting to get anybody sick and not wanting to leave the house and being mortified of being anywhere but my couch, we just stayed home. Kids opened a couple of presents. They're gonna do the rest today. I mean, we'll get up at about 4. So I'll probably gonna take a nap here in a little bit, because let me tell you, this is no joke. I will be cooking at about 2. The ham goes in, and then the potatoes will start cooking at 3, and those take about an hour. Veg don't take that long. I didn't bake this. Nope. I did nothing but lay on the couch, basically. On a ball on the couch. Which is really weird because when you guys see pictures of me, I look humongous. I'm really not. I will post some pictures in here of what it took over the month, of my muscle changes, my body changes. Some just pictures of me laying on the couch. So here's what happened. We got sick. We didn't go out. We didn't party. We didn't. We had a family member come over that had been here before, that had no issues before, so we had no reason to not let them in the house. And they were sick. But that's a whole different story. It is what it is. Whew. It was hard. It was a hard month. I'm still dealing with it. Still getting better. I can mostly walk alone now. Still can't breathe if the temperature changes in the house. Can't breathe if it's hot. Can't walk a lot. Still get super dizzy. Still get super confused and foggy. Cognitively, I'm not all there. My sinuses are still off and on. Headache has still not completely gone away. It's off and on. I can taste some things and I can't taste other things. I can smell some things and can't smell other things. Why didn't I post the whole time? Why didn't I pick up the camera? You don't want to. You don't want to do anything. My biggest concern was I can't breathe. I can't move. My body hurts. When I say your hair hurts, it hurts. Hair growth. So I got some random symptoms. And I think there's some other people, because there's one person that I talked to this entire time. And maybe we'll hop on together and we'll talk about it. But she's the mom. Hoping she watches this, she knows. I'll make her giggle for a little bit. Because we had some random conversations. When you can both agree on how bad you feel and giggle about it. Yeah. But yeah, like the hair on my legs growing hurt. Like even now, I haven't shaved in a couple of days because my skin hurts. Like your skin hurts, my body hurts. So I'm gonna backtrack. I found out I had fibromyalgia about a year ago. I've had POTS for a couple of years now that I've been dealing with. And you have flare-ups, right? You have flare-ups and things hurt, and you learn to deal with that. You learn that that's life, and you're just gonna hurt. Chronic illness sucks, and you learn to deal with it. You learn that it's gonna hurt no matter what. You learn what to wear and what not to wear, what to put on, what not to put on, what you can, what you can't do, right? You learn to cope, and you move forward with life, and it keeps going. Well, on Thanksgiving, I posted, my body hurts. We haven't really done anything, right? I haven't started baking yet. And I kind of left it. Are you done? Excuse me. Hey. What do you want, Bubbers? Why are you being so grumpy? He's not even touching you. He's what I've been dealing with all month. This one has been... Stop. Stop. I'm not giving you a cookie. He's not eating it. Stop. Go to sleep. So, I got up, and we all know, because I'm very open about my house, right? We don't have a heater. We have a wood stove. So it's cold. We had to light the fire. Luckily for me, since we burn the fire most of the night, we have coals in the morning just blow and they usually catch on fire. I got up and it was really hard for me to blow on this fire. I didn't think anything of it. It's cold. I'm probably getting sick. My asthma. Different things. And when I sat on the floor, I was like, my body hurts. Like, it really hurt. My incisions started to hurt. So if you guys don't know, I've had multiple surgeries, especially on my ankle on one foot. Now I had my other surgery a couple months ago for my fascia and the recession of the tendon and stuff. So those started to hurt, and my skin was really just flaring up, and my body was hurting. And so I was just like, it's just a really bad flare. They happen. That's what it's not. No, I did that. Husband came out of the room, and he's like, you okay? And I was like, yeah, just my body really hurts. And that's kind of hard for me to, start the fire. So don't worry about it. I'll start the fire. We got the fire started. We kept going on with the day. Got through baking. Well, by the time we were done, I was exhausted. It happens. Fibromyalgia kicked it up, right? That's kind of how this continued. Over the next couple of days, I started getting very confused, very lost. Breathing got harder. Moving got harder. And if I would have just looked at the CDC website, I would have known. I didn't. I didn't even think about it. I just figured I wasn't eating enough. Because again, if we all know, my bypass has had many issues, and over the last few months, sometimes it gets really bad. Sometimes I can't eat at all. Sometimes I can. So I hadn't really been eating the last couple of days. Like, I just didn't want nothing. Nothing was sitting right. And that's normal for my bypass because it's doing it again. Nothing sits right. This is getting really sick. So I was like, maybe my sugars are low, so I would, draw my blood. But it's like 121, 130, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. But then I'm like, oh, I had a piece of bread, or I had a couple of crackers, I had a protein bar, I had, you know what I mean? Remember one day I had a cookie. I was like, okay, maybe it's not. Didn't think about it. Thursday I went in and I was not feeling it. I couldn't drive. I don't know why I was even driving. I don't know why I was moving. Because mom mode, adulting, you still got life and you don't really think about things. And I was feeling a little bit of congestion right here. Like my sinuses were starting to get, so I've had 2 turbinectomies, so I don't swell like most people. Because my turbines, I know it sounds really weird, but because my turbines were so swollen from my allergies, they cut those out. I have very minimal turbines in the back of my, like, back here where they're supposed to be. I've had a septoplasty because of my nose. I had my turbinectomies because of my allergies and the swelling, and then I can't breathe. So when I get congested, I can breathe like normal people. But there's still some swelling. Oh, it's my son. Who's that? And then my fever started. I went to go get tested on Thursday. And I'd been tested before and it hurt, but it wasn't like painful. Well, this time they went in and it was painful. Like I was in tears. And then I came home and I still wasn't feeling good. And then I noticed like I was getting really bad body chills. Like I was hot and sweating and cold and sweating. And I was drenched in sweat. And then my fevers kicked up. 104, 105. And again, think about it. I was like, maybe I'm just getting bronchitis or I'm getting pneumonia because that's known to happen. I've been through it. I kind of felt the same way, only it was harder to breathe. And I remember I told my husband the night before, or the day I got my test, that day the house got really hot because he likes to keep the house really hot, especially when it drops into like the teens. I was like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe and I can't focus. I can't breathe. And then he started noticing like I was really dizzy. And I would just kind of lay here on the couch and I'd stand up and almost fall over. And then I was falling over. And then it got bad. It got really, really bad. I sat here in a fever, under a blanket, covered in dogs. And again, I'll post pictures throughout all this. I'll just make like a little reel at the end. And I couldn't breathe. I stopped breathing completely. Like I panicked and I flew off the couch and I almost toppled over. And he carried me out to the room, and because our rooms don't get heat, so they stay cold, unless we open the doors. So I went in the room and I was able to, once again, catch my breath. And throughout this whole time, the CDC is calling me, letting me know what's going on after Saturday, right? They've had like a daily phone call. Oh yeah. This last week, I've finally been able to move a little more. Mind you, this started, I got tested on the 3rd. I was told on the 5th, and I had already been sick prior. This last week, this last 5 days, I felt humanish. I got up in the morning, was finally able to take up the dogs, I go to the bathroom. Husband still has to carry me sometimes because there's still moments where I get up and I still can't walk. So, for me, healing has been difficult and long and annoying. Very long and annoying. Breathing is still hard, especially if the temperature changes. Doing too much wears me out. Like, I've done nothing today but make hot chocolate. and I'm exhausted. So tonight will be very quiet, but I will bring you guys along tonight. So I'm gonna post this video, and then I will make a second video for the rest of the day. But I just kind of wanted to give everybody a heads up and let you guys know what's going on. I know I've been gone for a month. Sorry. I'm gonna try to get back into the groove of things. I know my videos have not been very exciting, especially the last couple ones, but I didn't know I was sick. So to everybody that checked up on me, I love you guys, and I appreciate it. And my friends that I got to talk to, they got me through it in some really hard times, because depression is a thing, anxiety is a thing. This is scary. It's a scary thing to go through. Kids and the husband didn't get hit as hard, and I'm grateful. I had the sniffles, I had a little bit of a cough, had some boogers. You good?
Huh?
You good now?
Think so.
They're good now.
Trying to get my Play-Doh out of the...
Just trying to get a Play-Doh. But to see my children not move and just kind of be worn down was scary. But we just thought it was a cold, because like I said, it was nothing serious for them. Like for them, it was just like, got a little bit of a headache. I can't swallow, my throat hurts. And that was it. And for the husband, it was, I got a headache for 4 days. A little bit of congestion. I think now that he's through it, because he did come back negative. He was retested, he did come back negative. But he's still feeling some of those, the headache and the sinuses. Every once in a while, I'll be like, I got a headache. And then I'll ask him where he's like, but yeah, if you guys got questions, please leave them down below. Send me a message. I am very open to talking to everybody. And if anybody has met me or sent me a message before, knows that I will sit here and I will talk to you all day. But yeah, I'm going to get a little busy throughout the rest of the day. Not much, because breaks are a thing. Learning to slow down and learning that you need to heal from this was hard. And my lips are still very chapped. I was not a person to stop before. And this knocked me down. Having to tell my family and calling my husband and letting him know, hey, I have COVID. It was scary. Getting through it was scary. And recovering. And I still got a ways to go. But hey, I'm making a video, rude. Hey, that's rude. You don't like yourself in front of people. You have no shame. You have no shame, no boy. I have no shame. I love you. Where's your boy? Hi. And my dogs have been my... Listen. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, because I'm gonna start cooking in a little bit. I'm gonna take a nap first.